Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the playthrough of Oblivion Remastered. Game crashed again at the end of the previous episode, so just continuing where we left off. Which is basically, I killed that crab. Holy shit, he swims pretty fast actually. And also, on the hardest difficulty level, the enemies are super tenacious. They follow you around everywhere you go. No fucking hell. Shit, no. Not working, because it was really handy. I could... Ah, there he is. So now I can actually... What the hell? I can actually... cheese him from here. Like so. Fuck me, don't I have more arrows? Like so. And we do like so. Alright, we are doing quite some more damage with the arrows, which is pretty nice. Alright, this is where the game crashed for me. But we're basically doing a side quest. To level up a bit, because there's one... The first side quest we did requires us to kill 2 guys in a very confined space. And I'm getting absolutely slaughtered there. So, we need to level up a bit. I wonder what is up with that random horse there. And I do feel that the whole RPG mechanics in this game, they are much more meaningful than in Skyrim somehow, I feel. Can we just take this horse? No, I don't think so. Right, there's a guy on his horse. I assume that is just a friendly. Let's talk with him.
What is it, citizen?
Oh, he doesn't really want to talk. Anyways, we need to get up here somewhere. And I'm sure there will be very tough enemies for our current level. Yeah, we need to go a bit to the left.
Hello? Who's there? Hello? Who's there? Your presence here will not be tolerated.
Why not? What the hell? Fucking hell. Fucking archer. You know what? I'm gonna let this guy help out. That's what I mean.
This ends here! For the Empire!
Show me what you've got!
Nice. So we did get a little bit of slashing experience. Right, this is a random crab. What did he summon? He summoned something else, right? Not a crab. I think he had a summon. I was really afraid while fighting him with super low frame rates. The rain really tanks your frame rate extra. But that I was accidentally hurting that horse. Apparently not. Right, I think this is where we are supposed to be. So what is the actual quest that we have? I found a strange note in the Imperial City Stamos district. It mentions another note and speaks about the Lord of the Huns. I should head towards Hircine's shrine and investigate. We are not there yet. This is just a random camp. Too bad we cannot light fires. Like in Skyrim you can, at least with a mod. Alright, but the camp is always nice. We can... Yeah, you see? That's a goblin or something. I don't know what it is. It has a tail. Almost looks like a werewolf. Anyways, let's get to our objective. Hircine's shrine. And it's absolutely murdering my frame rate. I don't want to lower the settings. Right, I don't see Hircine's shrine here. What am I missing? To the right, a little bit more than 90 degrees. Right, there's a person walking. And also, what are that? Tree trunks or animals? I don't see a shrine, that's the problem. Is that an animal or also some shrubbery? No idea. Alright, my frame rate, it's also a bit nostalgic. I had it back in the day as well. 20 years ago when I played it. I also always set the graphical settings too high for the hardware at the time. Yeah, I don't see Hircine's shrine. While we should be pretty much on top of it. Oh, wrong button. It should be here. Or is it that whole building over there that is the shrine? No, that's just a ruin, right? What am I missing? Holy shit, what's that? Is that a tree or is that... Ah, Ah, that looks like a shrine maybe, like so this was an animal, but it's a dead animal. And that guy walking around is probably a hunter. Poor animal. Right, but there is some kind of a statue there. Here we go. So that's a learning moment. The map is not always accurate. Ah, maybe it is. I was just not in the right place. Burning Trail quest updated. I've arrived at Hershin's shrine. The note should be behind the tree found by following the wolf's gaze. Alright, this is a pretty cool, man, it's an epic game.
You approach the shrine of Hershin. Are you hunter or are you prey? Do you think yourself a hunter? Then approach the shrine of Hershin. Leave our lord an offering. Leave an offering of the pelt of a bear or the pelt of a wolf at the shrine. And Hershin may find you worthy. Or perhaps you will learn what it is to be the hunted.
Alright, pretty cool. But Hershin means awful resembling a goat. Alright. I was not aware. I thought it was more like... a wolf or something. Hercus, he-goat. Hersinus, Ursine, from Latin. It's a he-goat.
We threaten no one. Why can't they just leave us alone?
That, I think, is a very
Goodbye.
good, wise attitudes and comments.
You have been told what you need to know. Your path is now your own. You better have the right offering, or you're wasting your time here.
Right, it was a bear or a wolf.
Bye.
You have been told what you need to know. Your path is now your own.
Anvil is all in an uproar. First, the chapel attacked. Now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
We watch and wait.
Man, he has a lot of arrows.
You have been told what you need to know. Your path is now your own.
What did she say as a
You
rumor?
better have the right offering,
Ah, okay.
or you're wasting your time here. Remember, this place is sacred.
Alright, so she is a wood elf. This was a Khajiit. Or an Argonian. No, I think a Khajiit. This is an Argonian. It's really cool, all these really distinct races. You also had them in Skyrim, but they're more prevalent in Oblivion, I find. I also only say that because somebody in a YouTube video said so. Alright, so we have to follow the wolf's gaze. Hershin, so Hershin is a goat, but that is not a goat, right? Looks more like a deer or something. Anyways, we are going behind the tree. God damn it, that it stopped with raining. Thanks my frame rate. Is there another note here? There sure is. You walk the path of the new dawn, the gods you would have bygone. A new step forward toward salvation, let you fall toward temptation. From here the third you will seek, the fool, the vain, he who is weak. Wishing to slave the weak souls, the horned friend shrine is thy goal. Contemplate the fake prince. March then towards the light of dawn. I found a second note. It mentioned a third note. Near the horned fiend's shrine. I should head toward Moloch Bull's shrine. Alright, I don't think that the note said something about another note, right? It's good that we have some guidance, because I would never have figured it out myself. Where is our note? The other notes, I think we had on in our inventory. Now both notes are basically a goner. Alright, but I'm curious, so no, goddammit. Alright, is this before or after the fight? I think after. So let's quickly check the notes. Where was the shrine? There it is. Right, where was the tree? Here it is. Man, my frame rate, my poor GPU. Right, now he's looking in a different direction, it seems. Ah, we have to follow the wolf's gaze. Not the other guy, not the other creature. Right, so this one apparently is talking about another note, a third note. You walk the path of the new dawn, the gods you would have bygone. A new step towards salvation, let you fall towards temptation. From here the third you will seek. Yeah, okay, the third note. I thought it was the fool, the vain, he who is weak, so that we were seeking out he who is weak, whatever that mentions. Means wishing the fool, the vain, he who is weak, wishing to slave the weak souls. The horned fiend shrine is the goal. Contemplate the fake prince, march then toward the light of dawn. Alright, Molak Ball. That is, I think, also some god that I think had a... Can we actually sacrifice something here or make an offer? NPCs were talking about it, but I don't know. Anywho, Molak Ball also is some side quest or something in Skyrim, pretty sure. So let's see where we need to go. Hopefully it's not all the way. It's not that far away. So we just follow the road and then we go a bit into the Great Forest. See you later, guys. Alright, I'm gonna assume this is just a hunter. Yes, so that's also really nice. There are also just neutral persons here. They're not all...
Hail, good... There's evil afoot, citizen, and I've little time for chatter. What is it? Yeah, I've heard of him. Isn't he a soldier or a guardsman in the Imperial City?
True.
Long live the Empire!
So what was he?
Well now,
Imperial Legion...
I didn't...
Forester.
Farewell, citizen. Trouble? He's that thief that the Imperial Watch are always going on about. He likes to steal from rich folk.
He looks pretty,
There's been some terrible trouble at the chapel in Anvil.
Intense.
All of Debella's priests and priestesses murdered. Long live the Empire! Trouble?
No, I want to
If
have...
you run into trouble,
He said
come
something...
find me.
He had like a different opening line. Like, oh,
This humble Legion soldier is at your service. How can I help a fellow citizen of the Empire?
He said
Move
something
along.
like, I was not expecting blah blah blah.
10 of the evening watch and all's well. Everything okay, sir? Move along. 10 of the evening watch and all's well. Everything okay, sir?
This is a pretty funny
Long
guy.
live the Empire!
He looks he has way too
Trouble?
intense gaze.
Farewell, citizen. Hello, citizen. I hope you're faring well in these difficult times. If you run into trouble, come find me.
Man, he's pretty funny.
Hello, citizen. I
No.
hope you're... He's that thief. Stay safe, citizen. These are dark times.
God damn it, I want to get that. There was one opening sentence that I accidentally...
State your business, citizen.
Alright, screw it.
Carry on.
That I accidentally clicked away. He said something like, oh, I was not expecting, and then I clicked it away, which I shouldn't have. Fuck me. Motherfucker. Alright, this is only good for my skill. But man, I'm doing so little damage, it's embarrassing. And he is sometimes still screwing me over. fuck me. If he gets me without, if I'm not looking, he absolutely murders me with one swing. Pretty annoying. But it's really good training. I'm gonna try to only kill him with my sword. I still don't really know what this spell does. It's not over time healing. It's just a tiny bit. Alright, I need to get a critical hit. I don't know if that's a thing in this game actually. Alright, maybe I can do a heavy attack. That would be pretty funny. Let's do a heavy. He got me good. He's really trolling me. But this is really good for my leveling, I guess. Although, if I level up, I think the enemies do as well, so... Oh, fucking hell. Really need to get the fuck out of there. Alright, the heavy attacks are going pretty well, I have to say. Man, did we get him? No. But we're going pretty well. Getting the hang of things. Alright, motherfucker. Let's continue our journey. We have to basically follow this road. Also pretty cool that the bodies don't really despawn quite quickly. I killed that guy quite long ago. Alright, I really feel like I'm in a dangerous world for myself. Alright, we have Leeuwin and Bravil, both to the right, and I think those are the two towns that are indeed all at the south. Yeah, Bravil and then further south Leeuwin. Right, in this little encampment, I think, yes, I'm not sure whether we already visited this one.
Good evening. Welcome to Pell's Gate, friend. They say that when you murder someone, The Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members. Farewell.
Alright, so are we still going in the right direction? Because I don't really see a road anymore. Yeah, we have to go to the right and then follow the road over the rivers. There it is. Ah, this was also the one that we took out a long time ago. Ah, nice. We need as much nerd root as we can get. Also part of a side quest, an upcoming side quest. I think in Skyrim there were actually 100. That's really quite a lot. I activated that moonstone earlier. I'm not sure whether it sticks. No, it does not. So it is only for a certain period that you get it. Not that we really can use these spells anyways. It's just armorer. Ah, there's a person there, right? Or is that also a part? Yeah, that's a person. I am going to evade that person. Wherever possible. We can also get our horse. We have a horse actually. But we have a horse with armor. I don't really like the armor. Probably it's better than nothing. Let's get the horse. By the way, how are we doing with leveling? Still have a bit to go till level 6. This was a cave entrance indeed. With, I think, some enemies we killed here. They didn't respawn. I also don't see their bodies anymore. It would not surprise me if they're still somewhere over here. Anywho, let's get our horse. Man, it rains a lot. Oh wait, I heard a sound. Is that the sound which I sometimes hear Is that the sound of one of those effects wearing off? Yes. I don't have that Doomstone effect anymore. At least I don't think so. God damn it. I'm going the long way around. Alright, if I'm not mistaken, our horse is here. I would really like another horse. It's a really weird backstory over here. There's like a lady in this stables and she actually doesn't want to sell horses, she wants to eat them. It's an orc lady, I think. So I'm like, normally I don't want to steal horses, but here it's not really stealing, it would be saving their life. I would really like to remove the armor. I find it almost animal abuse, an armor like this. That was also one thing that I really didn't like. Oh wow, it's also not here. I'm not sure. Could you do first person horse riding? In Skyrim? I thought I read that you couldn't, but in Oblivion you could. Oblivion. And it's really, I don't understand why they don't allow first person, because it's so much more immersive. First person view on a horse. If anybody has been able to ride horses in first person. Exactly. Why are they always screwing up us first person players? The prior Mebarose paint horse nameplate indicator continuing to pop up wherever aiming at him on accident while riding is driving me insane. Alright, whatever. Yeah, Skyrim also only had third person. It was so retarded. Yeah, it makes no sense, so it's not here. But did it have it in the original Skyrim or Oblivion? Did they go backwards? First person horse? Oblivion 2006. Virtuous removed first-person horse riding. One of my most formative memories was riding from the priory to Cloud Ruler Temple on horse in first person. Yeah, exactly. I have the same memory. Like that was what I came here for. Completely brain dead design choice. Absolutely true. absolutely ridiculous. Why would you get that out of the game? It is so much more immersive. And there was also another person that said I dislike the sprinting ability that they added. And honestly, I do think I agree, because it is really overpowered. Like with me with those crabs, I just sprint away. Not always, but just makes no sense. Why are we in third person now? We could be in first person, slowly galloping. I'm totally out of the immersion now. Why? Because of... Why are people so retarded? It is literally unbelievable. The choices that people make, it is so retarded. There is literally no reason to do it. It was in the original game. There is no reason not to allow first-person horse riding. And also this way oversaturated sign. I already commented on it earlier. I think in Virtuous there are really good people, but there are also some really big retards walking around that house, developer house. Alright, anyways, we need to go to Shenanal, Bruma, Coral. I remember, by the way, looking at these signs now. So cool. Skingrat, Quatch, Anvil, Brayville, Legowin. So that goes down south. And we need to... Where the hell are we? We are over there. We just basically need to follow the road straight ahead and then to the left of it. Once we get to the crossing. Oh my god, I'm really pissed about this third-person horse riding. Sorry, they're really minor things, but it really shows that they do not understand. If you don't understand something as fundamental, as basic as that, you don't understand the game. That's basically what it boils down to. It really is all about immersion. It is about not taking players away. But I already knew they don't really understand the player because the HUD is way too intrusive. That is also, if you allow such an over-distracting, over-intrusive, unimmersive HUD elements popping up all the time, then you also don't understand RPGing. Or at least Skyrim, the Elder Scrolling. By the way, we need to get straight ahead. Yeah, sorry, I'm really, that rubs me absolutely the wrong way. Absolutely. It's almost like, okay, you know what, screw it. Indeed, it was too good to be true, to be such a cool game. And of course, that is really exaggerating it, because the game also offers a lot of, they do a lot of great things. So you have to cut them some slack. The remaster probably does a lot more good than it does bad. But fucking hell, such a basic item. And indeed, implementing sprinting also pretty retarded. It's all about, yeah, making it ready for a modern audience. Totally disregarding the fact that the modern audience is literally retarded. They are so retarded. And then you just go with it because it does bring in the money. And I'm not saying that, of course, they need to make a game. Wow, that red flower is really high resolution. They, of course, don't need to go with anything. Ramen runestone. This is not a doomstone. This is a runestone. Alright, but I'm almost going to skip on horse riding just because of the retardedness. Is this Molek Bowls fine? No, we should be further, right? There are quite some shrines actually.
What?
Alright, I will let them be. Yeah, fuck me. This is exactly... This gives me... the Witcher vibes that I also had. Like, I never really could get into The Witcher because of that stupid third-person view. You're way too far away from the world compared to first person. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna leave the horse. Fuck it. It really is a bummer because I want to create a bond with the horse, and indeed slowly galloping after a successful raid on a dungeon or whatever, and then feeling like a sense of accomplishment. And that's not possible because of that retarded design decision. Those are those imps. They're super deadly. And a person walking around. Somebody is seeing me. Yeah, I actually don't find these leaves that good looking, honestly. They look a bit weird. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Where the fuck is he? Oh my god! I fucking had the... Fuck is that motherfucker? Oh, there he is. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. Oh my fucking hell, how annoying is this? Alright, I'm gonna get some help from my brothers over here. Alright, they're not really helping. Alright, I need a little bit time to chill out. Motherfucker. Also, sprinting often doesn't really stick. It's super annoying. Oh my fucking god, this is annoying. And you see, even if I get into the water, it will just follow me around. Just crazy. Here, that's what I mean. This is just crazy. How tenacious they are. Right, I'm really back to where we were. It's just so retarded. Alright, that was somewhat okay. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. Simple wolf. Oh my god, it's fucking so hard. By the way, there was somewhere along the way, there was a... Oh my god! Somewhere along the way, there was a Nern route I need to pick up. Why am I not fucking sprinting? Annoying! Alright, I'm safe coming, because there's really no other way to get around it. They deal way too much damage. I hope this is good for my leveling bits, because fucking hell. I'm too impatient. I'm doing 3 slashes. I should do 2 and then get the hell out of there. Alright, I really need higher magicka regen. Ah, there was at least one nerd root. Again. I think I may have, we have a level up maybe. I don't really know where he is. That's a bit dangerous. Alright, come on you motherfucker. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. I'm doing literally almost no damage with that sword. I don't know what's up. Why is my damage output so low? Yeah. And again, he catches me. Oh my god. Fucking hell. And they're also homing these attacks. I was pretty sure I was pretty going out of the way, but he just homes in. And again, he catches me. So yeah, does it mean I can only do one freaking attack? And this is really a little bit too annoying. But yeah, at least hopefully I'm leveling up a bit. At least my skills, the relevant skills, blocking and sword fighting. Like, where the fuck is he? There he is. Yeah, so I have to do one hit. Fuck me, man. Finally, motherfucker. That literally took like 10 minutes. Right, let's get the Nern roots. Where are you? Anywho, I wanted to do something else. I forgot. Yes, I was thinking, how does that work with if you leave your
Hi there.
If you leave your horse?
You know, stranger, there comes a time in every man's life when he has to admit that he's lost the fight. Well, I've fought and I've lost. Who did I lose to? Who is my great enemy? Well, don't laugh. It's a bunch of damn fish. Go on and wait. Help? Oh, well then. I'm a fisherman. Or at least I was. Until one of those slaughterfish damn near took my leg off. I was collecting their scales, see? I had a contract with this young alchemist. You wouldn't believe what he was paying for those scales. Then, last month, one of the bastards got a hold of my leg. Took me right out of the business. But this alchemist, he needs the scales right away. The alchemist was paying so much for the scales that I'm close to having enough saved so that I can retire. But now I can't get out there to the lake. Not with this leg. I only needed 12 more scales. Can you believe it? I was so close. I've picked up a few things in my travel. If you head out there and bring me back the 12 scales that I need, I can make it worth your time. Help an old fisherman out, won't you?
Alright, but anywho, if you leave your horse, I don't think the horse is indicated on the map. It should be somewhere around here, it's not there. So I assume that your horse eventually returns to the stables. And actually I also don't know what is the behavior of stolen horses. If you get off them, do they just walk off? Yeah, because I really would like to... Who is seeing me? Is there anybody here? Here, I like this horse much better. Nobody is seeing us, right? Here, at least it's still third-person horse view. It's terrible, but at least I don't have that ugly armor on this one. What is he doing? Did he see me steal a horse? Right now, what is the horse doing? Will it take off? No. Dude. He's glitching out. Get out of it, man. Get out of it. Get out of it. Here, you see? The horse moves back.
You won't get away with this.
Yeah, I was afraid. He spotted me, I guess. Alright, so we don't want that. It was just a test. I hope that later on in the game we will get some Wait to get another horse.
Yeah. Restita stat Lilia. I work at the Chestnut Handy stables. Have you seen our horses wandering around? No? Okay. It's just that they're missing. We stable horses for folks in the Imperial City. We'd sell horses too, except we can't seem to keep track of them. Take care.
Right, so then they will probably also not miss it really if one of the horses disappears. Alright, fuck it. I will do that later. Hopefully there will be better ways to... Again, it's raining. But without raindrops. I hear rain sound with no raindrops. And this guy is also still bugging out. Yeah, he's actually an enemy aggroing on me. Otherwise he would not have a health bar, I guess. So, what did we do? What is our infamy? It's 0, 0. Yeah, so that guy is assault. Did I do an assault on somebody? I don't even know. I don't think so. No way. How is 24 a time? Come on. That is 0, 0, right? But anywho, I don't have any other save. That's a bit of a pity. At least not, I think, before that fight with the annoying wolf. So yeah, this guy is... I don't know if he is aggro with me, but... I didn't steal the horse in this save, yeah, right? I don't understand.
Hail! I don't know what I'll do if you don't get those scales for me. Be careful out there. The Romara slaughterfish are all around this area. The grey fox sounds like a dangerous thief. Farewell.
Alright, skillfish. Yeah, then you have to fight them below the water, I guess. Or you just lure them to the surface. And then you finish them off. One thing I'm not even sure of. Did I pick up that Nern route here? Or did I get distracted and forgot about it again? Yeah, I do think I did, right? At least I don't hear any Nern route. Alright, why is there no... Yeah, the game is crapping out. That guy is crapping out. And there are rain droplets here, but there are no rain droplets on screen. Oh, by the way, that's also one thing I wanted to check. Are we already in level up territory? Yeah, looks to be, right? Yes. So we need to find a place to sleep quickly. And we are all the way back here. I ran all the way back here because I wanted to get to the water for the small chance that the wolf would not get into it, so that I could cheese him a bit. But he did get into the water, but god damn it, I am all the way out of the way now. Or back to where we were, basically. Alright, is there anywhere where we can sleep?
Oblivion is a land of rugged wastes and highland forests.
So I've heard.
Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
By the gods!
Indeed.
I think we're in for some hard times. The death of Uriel Septim and his heirs changes everything.
Uh-huh. Good day.
It is a privilege.
Watch yourself around Goblin.
Alright, can we... No way. What the hell? A rat? I was expecting a lot, but not a rat. Wow, they don't really do a lot of damage. They used to do a lot of damage. Right, not sure what that was all about. Ah, here's my horse. So that is what I wanted to test also. Do they at one point just go back to the stable? I guess so. Alright, but and now I finally see some raindrops. Right, we need to get to that shrine where the holy hell was that? Right, a little bit more to the right and then straight on. Man, I'm so bummed out that there is no first-person horse riding. You can say it's a minor thing, but it's actually huge for immersion. As soon as there are some mods out for that, I will be downloading it. And it does feel ominous, this forest, being as under-leveled as we are. But it also feels pretty magical, although the shrubbery again... Nope, I don't think they did a real good job here. just looks fake. It looks a bit cartoony, these trees. The leaves. The shrubbery, by the way, is fine. It's the leaves of the trees. Really, it looks high definition, etc. But still, Skyrim Special Edition, still, even if it's lower resolution, there's something about that game that makes it, under certain conditions, photorealistic. And that's not this, somehow. Sometimes it's just also the higher the resolution, the higher the fidelity, the harder it is to make it realistic, because you then more clearly see imperfections or something. But anyways, man, I really wish I could remove the horse armor. Let me check if that's possible. Oblivion Remastered. How to remove horse armor. I made the mistake of purchasing horse armor. The only problem with it is that it makes Shadowmere unessential and I made the mistake of purchasing horse armor. The only problem with it is that it makes Shadowmere unessential and makes other horses not follow you. I only brought the horse armor because I had everything else for Oblivion, so I decided why not. Thus I bought the horse armor. Definitely not worth it. Right, there's also horse armor DLC, but right, I will not think about it for too long, but I really don't like the look of the horse armor. Or the horse armor itself, it's fine, but I just don't like putting heavy iron on a horse. It really feels like I'm putting needless burden on my trusty steeds. But anywho, I do have to say it rains a little bit too much. What the hell?
Your money or your life?
Oh, fuck me, man.
Easily done.
Right, I am taking this guy's help.
You'll never take me down!
Wow, where's the other dudes? No, no, no. Nice, thanks, dudes. That looks like a pretty big X, by the way. Fur shields only does 2 It is worth something. Leather boots, leather cuirass, not the best condition. Alright, thanks dudes. I appreciate that. Holy shit, he looks pretty armored.
Is there a problem?
Nope, just wanted to say thank you.
Move along.
Alright, but are we even going in the right direction, I wonder? No, not really. We need to go inside the forest. Alright, I need to make a little bit of progress. Cannot play for that long anymore. It's almost midnight. I really want to look at everything. But we also need to make a bit of progress. I do think this really does look like Oblivion with the grassy hills. But the weather, that's really new. I don't remember in the original game that there was this much rain. I don't even remember in my play session today, like 3-4 episodes, that I saw a lot of sun. It was basically always raining. Fuck me. I hear wolves. Alright, that are all pretty freaky sounds. If you are as under-leveled as I am. Right, we need to go to the left. Man, what a bummer that there is no first-person horse. Alright, we get one of those rune stones. It's a whole ruin. I'm not gonna risk it going there. Man, they really did these pine needles, I don't know. It looks a bit weird. Oh wow, that ruin I think was it. No, that's something different. Here, the grassy hills look amazing, I have to say. I'm almost like, okay, should I buy a better graphics card? But then I'm like, nope, Bitcoin is the better choice. We are there, right? Oh wow, we can even get one level further. I was not aware of that. Ah, wow, so you can also in the open world get totally close up. So we need to go to the left. Like, I don't know. ...135 degrees something. No. Ah, there it is. Alright, quest updated. Burning Trail. I've arrived at Molech Bol's shrine. I should be able to find the third node by following the light of the dawn. I do like this side quest. It's not only like killing somebody or something, it's also about exploration and getting to know the world. Yeah, goddammit, it does look pretty good. At least the ground. Again, I'm not a big fan. Some trees look amazing, but others, this looks a bit weird. I don't know. Is it maybe the DLSS? Let's see what happens if we disable it. Besides murdering the frame rates. By the way, also, how does no motion blur look? No, I definitely like it better with motion blur. But this was, by default, it was off. Really weird. I also don't understand why it is not in the in this setting over here. Also screen space reflection. Why are they there and not in the main list here? I don't know. Anywho, let's see. Just for fun, because it is really embarrassing. It's pretty embarrassing how low my frame rate is. Alright, let's laugh, just for fun. The trees look maybe a little bit better, but god damn it, why is this game so heavy? Poor graphics cards. Why is the frame per second not showing only in the menu? Ah, wait, that's because I have the... Here, this is pretty embarrassing. 15 frames per second. Yeah, it's really bad. 20. Fucking hell. Oh wow, this is an amazing boost. If I put it to balanced. Alright, maybe I should put it to balanced. Yeah, this makes it way more playable. But what is the performance Hulk? I don't really understand it. It's probably Lumen ray tracing. Oh wait, I had it to ultra performance. Idiot. I already was like, wow, that's a huge performance increase. Yeah, so it really doesn't matter that much. Balanced or super quality. It's 25. Yeah, it's maybe a little bit better. And now the range stops, so it should be a bit higher. Yeah, now it's 30, sometimes 30 now. Yeah, it is really low. So we have 30 with balanced. quality. It's not such a big difference at all, I would say. $25. So, what is the big performance hold? He said that lumen ray tracing, but there's not that much reflections going on here, right? Maybe it's always rendering something. Let's do... Where the hell is it? Lumen... This is with ray tracing off. Really doesn't make that much difference. Still sub 30. Press the wrong button. Alright, this is with ray tracing at high instead of ultra. It really makes no difference. But yeah, there are probably not that many rays in this scene. Yeah, that's frame generation. I think you can also do that on a 390. You can do a hack or something. Let me check very quickly. Oblivion frame generation enable for 390. Frame gen is a must for RTX Plus to run Oblivion Remastered's top settings. Alright, 1 second. New patch, DLSS is broken now. I'm getting pretty bad ghosting. You have to tell Windows that this is a game. In Windows 11, go to Display Settings, Graphics and Edit. Really helps. 100 FPS outside with quality cranked and DLLA on. Right, it says you have to tell Windows that it is a game. that means in Windows 11 go to display settings, graphics and edit. Alright, I will do that. Give me 1 second. I will be back in a sec.